Welcome to the Technical Writing Success video overview by Senior Technical Writer Kurt Robbins.
Okay, let's just start with a number. A number that honestly barely seems real. $5 trillion. That's a 5 with 12 zeros after it. And no, we're not talking about the GDP of a small continent. This is the new market valuation for a single company, Nvidia. It's a figure so huge, it's kind of hard to even wrap your head around.
So how do you even begin to make sense of a number that big? Let's try to put it in perspective. Think about the entire economic output, the GDP of India, the United Kingdom, and Japan. Now combine all three of those massive economies. Guess what? Nvidia is now worth more. This isn't just some tech story anymore. This is a global economic event.
But you know what's really staggering? It's the speed, the sheer speed of this climb. I mean, it took Nvidia years to hit its very first trillion-dollar valuation, but the acceleration lately, it's just breathtaking. It blew past the $4 trillion mark just 3 months ago, adding another $1 trillion in value in a single quarter. That's just, well, it's completely unprecedented.
Okay, so what is driving all of this? Is it just a bunch of hype? Well, not really. Behind that mind-boggling stock price is something way more fundamental. We're talking about the raw material, the fuel for the entire AI revolution. You could call it the food that every single artificial intelligence model on the planet needs to survive.
And NVIDIA's own leadership has this perfect way of putting it. The core idea is this: data is the food of AI. It really is that simple. Every large language model, every image generator, every AI discovery tool, they all need to be fed these almost unimaginable amounts of data just to learn how to do what they do.
So here's the crucial point. This $5 trillion valuation, it's not just about making fancy computer chips. It's about solving the single biggest challenge in all of AI. How do you efficiently process and serve up all that data? The company that can master the AI food supply chain, well, they're the ones who are going to master the future.
And here's the thing, they aren't doing it alone. A huge piece of this puzzle is a game-changing partnership with the data storage company NetApp. Together, these two are completely reinventing how we handle data in the age of AI. You know, for decades, processing information meant one thing. You had to pull these massive amounts of data out of storage and then move it all the way over to a powerful computer. It's slow, it's inefficient, especially when you're dealing with the gigantic data sets that AI needs. The new way, it flips that script completely. Now, we're bringing the computing power directly to where the data already lives.
And this new method actually has a name. It's called agentic data operations. And believe me, it is a massive leap forward. Instead of just storing files, the storage system itself now has this AI-powered semantic understanding of what's inside those files. It knows the meaning, not just the location. This is the technological linchpin, the thing that makes this whole revolution possible.
Nvidia's CEO, Jensen Huang, he paints a really clear picture of this. He says, forget searching for files. In the very near future, you're just going to ask your storage system a complex question, and the system itself, powered by these AI agents, will go in, understand the context, and bring you back the answer.
Wild, right?
And this is all being made possible by some seriously groundbreaking tech. You've got NetApp's new super high-performance storage architecture, their AI data engine software, and, this is a first, NVIDIA's powerful GPUs are now being built directly into the storage systems themselves. This is that whole computer-to-the-data idea, but for real. But it's not just about this core technology. There's a total tidal wave of investment and market momentum pushing this valuation even higher. I mean, there's been a flurry of these blockbuster deals that just show how much the world is betting on this future.
And the scale of these deals, it's just breathtaking. It's not just one thing, it's like everything everywhere all at once. We're talking a reported $500 billion in expected chip orders, a staggering $100 billion investment in their partner OpenAI. They're already looking ahead, dropping $1 billion into Nokia for 6G tech, and they're on the move with a partnership to power Uber's robotaxis. Oh, and on top of all that, they're building 7 new AI supercomputers for the US government. I mean, this is a full court press from every single sector.
And you can't forget the geopolitical factors at play too. There are reports of ongoing discussions about maybe allowing a version of NVIDIA's most powerful chip, the Blackwell, to be sold to China. If they open up that market, wow, that could send the company's value even higher.
All of which brings us to, you guessed it, the $5 trillion question.
Is this explosive growth the actual start of a new industrial revolution, one powered by AI? Or are we just watching the inflation of a historic bubble that's, destined to pop? So, can this just keep going? That's the question on the mind of every investor, every analyst, every tech leader out there right now. And honestly, there are some really compelling arguments on both sides. All right, let's break down the debate. On one side, the case for a bubble. You've got warnings from major institutions like the Bank of England and the IMF. There are also these concerns about circular investments, where big tech giants are basically just funding each other. And this is a big one. A lot of businesses are finding their AI pilot projects just aren't delivering a real return on investment yet. But on the other side, the case for a revolution is powerful. This isn't just hot air. Nvidia is generating massive real revenues. Their products are profitable. And a lot of people see this as the biggest tech shift since the iPhone, a fundamental rewiring of our entire economy. And the man at the center of it all, he has absolutely no doubts. Jensen Huang calls this the biggest industrial revolution the world's ever seen and a complete reset of the computer industry. I mean, that's a pretty bold claim, but it's one that's currently backed by a $5 trillion valuation. And so here we are, at a truly historic crossroads. Are we witnessing a tectonic shift in technology, something as transformative as the internet itself? Or are we just watching the next great bubble inflate, getting ready to burst? For now, that really does remain the $5 trillion question.
If you want to keep learning about developments just like these, make sure to subscribe to the Technical Writing Success newsletter and go ahead and join the Technical Writing Success group. They're both on LinkedIn and run by Kurt Robbins. Thanks so much for tuning in.